It's the end of the world. Calm down. There's actually an opportunity here. What's up, guys? My name is Gustavo David Ortiz, and this is your weekly rocket fuel. With everything going on in the ether, YouTube is apparently demonetizing how we speak about certain things that come out of a place called China that is spreading across the world, causing havoc everywhere. So that being said, I will not be calling it out by name. However, it is something that definitely needs to be addressed, and we need to talk about, as a business, how to proceed. If you have a business and, well, you need people to come to your business or contact you and engage with you in some capacity, and people are supposed to stay home and not go into areas where other people might be arriving, businesses are shut down, how are you exactly supposed to make any money as a business? That is definitely a challenge. Approaching it from a sort of unique perspective is going to have to be the way that you get through it. If people are not able to get to you, then you are going to have to find a way to get to people. This is going to be an important concept for us to visualize, because if you can't figure out a solution that does not require you to have to meet face to face, it's going to be very challenging for you to continue in your business. Other countries all over the world are being heavily impacted by this phenomenon. Now, even if the United States is able to thwart the same speed in which this phenomenon has spread across other countries, it's still going to happen. There's still going to be some challenges that we're going to be facing, and they're not going to go away anytime soon. The other challenge is issues like supply chain issues, where you're not even able to get the appropriate supplies for whatever product or service that you provide. So it's kind of a mess all around. So where the heck is the opportunity? Well, the one thing that we can do is essentially review what has happened in the past with similar epidemics, similar situations, and how the market has reacted to those situations. So when we look at other epidemics like swine flu, Zika, Ebola, H1N1, all of these had dramatic drops, and shortly after had incredible gains in the market. So there's clearly an opportunity, if you're positioned well. Once those epidemics are able to go by the wayside, there's a lot of gains that can happen for you as a business. The trick is sticking around long enough to not completely fall out from contention as an option. Where's the opportunity? Everything is cheaper. Think of it like this. If you're a landlord, you own a property and you have spaces out for lease, and you see all of this is going on, and there's a potential, or you even already have space available in your property, the chances of somebody coming in and renting during this time is very low. And all you're thinking about as a landlord, as an owner, is that I need to get some cash flow going into that space as soon as possible, because nobody knows how long this is going to go. There's a lot of uncertainty out there, so on and so forth. That said, if you are looking to lease a property and you feel like you have a good model that can help support a business, then you have the opportunity to go in there and negotiate better terms for yourself. In many cases, the landlord will do a build out for you, which could take 2 to 3 months. Well, in 2 to 3 months, we may be well past the challenge that we're running into, and the market may be already shifting into a positive area. This is what gives you the opportunity to negotiate way better terms. If you feel like you're in a good position to be able to make a move like that, this is a really prime opportunity for you to get into a space at a really great price, at a really great price point, with the terms that are going to be favorable for you. I mean, seriously, you can negotiate anything from free rents during the build out. You can negotiate cheaper rents during your actual term. You can negotiate the terms of the actual deal. You might even be able to negotiate additional build out elements that you would normally not be able to get, all things considered. According to what we've seen in world history, these types of epidemics typically last between 6 and 9 months, not years. What that means for you is, if you're going in and you're doing a build out and you've negotiated some free time and negotiated some cheaper rents, then that gives you about 3 to 4 months to do all the things that you need to do. And by the end of that time, we're probably looking at some things changing in the atmosphere so that you can start building up your business. Imagine building all that up in advance with a better deal, negotiating the price, negotiating some free rent, and then the market starts to skyrocket. Now, I'm not saying that it is. I can't guarantee that. There's no way that I would be able to confirm that for sure. But historically speaking, after every single one of these major events that we've seen, markets have done really, really well, extraordinarily well, as a matter of fact. So if you have the ability to position yourself like this, you have the potential to have exponential growth once that market does rebound. As a real estate professional myself, I'm happy to help you negotiate some of those elements if that's important to you and you need some help kind of figuring out how you can leverage your current position so that you can take advantage of this type of opportunity. Another thing to consider is if you're looking to do any kind of renovations or updates. Contractors are scared just like everybody else, and they need to find a way to generate income. So they're going to be much more willing to negotiate a better deal than what you may have seen in the past because there's so much uncertainty. And if you're positioned well and you're able to do that, you would probably be able to negotiate some of those rates with a local contractor to go ahead and get in there and get whatever it is that you need done for a better rate than you may have seen in the past. While everyone's busy reserving cash so that they can kind of get through this process, you are actually making use of this and taking advantage of the leverage that you now have in the market, basically allowing you to take advantage of that opportunity while they miss out. Hey, this is the time to really be brave. Go out there, don't be afraid, be strong, know what your position is, know what your financial position is, and understand that you now have leverage. You have leverage over the landlord, which is very rare, so take advantage of it. I would even leverage the fact that you're willing to take a little bit more of a risk than others that are out there in the market and use that as a leveraging tool to get a bigger discount on the opportunity. Another thing that you're going to have to do is figure out a way to deliver your products or services to your customers or clients in the most convenient way possible. People don't want to go out into the ether. They don't want to be out in public. The government is also expressly saying that they can't eat out, they can't be in groups. It's not a good idea. So people are avoiding that at all costs. This is a great opportunity for you to make a shift in your business so that you can actually deliver your products or services to your client. Delivery applications for restaurants, for example, are trending right now. So if you're a restaurant, for example, and you're not figuring out a way to do delivery service as a core part of your business, it's going to be very problematic. You're going to have some challenges going out and winning during this downtime. One of the things that I'm doing, for example, as a real estate professional, something that our team is doing is, one is we're talking about some of the things that we're doing to prevent the spread of this epidemic, right? So that would be cleaning our hands, making sure that we wear a mask when we go out, wearing gloves if necessary, those kinds of things. Another thing that we're also bringing into the fray is virtual reality walkthroughs. So if someone wanted to, for example, see a home, and instead of just doing a video walkthrough, we are actually doing a VR walkthrough where someone could either hold up a phone and kind of look around to kind of see where things are in the house, or if they wanted to put on VR glasses, they can do that as well and basically see the home as close as possible without actually physically being there. This is also true for all of our commercial listings and commercial showings as well. So these are just some examples of what we're doing with our clients. Because we are consultative in nature, service-based, we need to figure out a way to be able to get out to the client, get information out to the client, make them have an experience that's going to make them feel comfortable. So we're doing some preventative things if we do have to have a face-to-face, as well as giving them the option of being able to see property without physically having to be there. And that's where that VR approach comes into play, and they can still stay in the comfort of their home, not feeling like they have to feel exposed. I cannot stress enough how important it is for you to figure out how to deliver your products or services to your clients or customers during this recession right now. So obviously there's a dip going on and people are scared to go outside. They don't want to have any contact. They want to limit their exposure. If you're not able to figure out a solution for how you can deliver your goods or your services to your customer and make them feel comfortable, then you're going to have a really hard time getting through this recession. If you've not taken the time to even look at third-party delivery apps that are currently in play right now, I would definitely recommend that you check out what options they have available and if they could apply to your business. Make sure that it becomes the thing that you are known for, right? More than anyone else, you're known for this, because once the market shifts and goes back in a positive again, you're now going to be positioned to be at the forefront of that delivery economy, so that you are the one who's known for doing that more than anyone else, because nobody else took advantage of this opportunity right here to shift their business to be able to take advantage of that type of service. Once everyone's used to getting stuff via delivery, just like Amazon works, right? Just like everyone receives Amazon packages now, and that's very normal. That is going to be the new normal, and people are just going to expect delivery to happen regardless of whatever business you're doing. So if growth is indeed important to you during this time, if you're looking to figure out how to grow during a recession, during this epidemic that's going on, my opinion, this is how to do it. This is how you can actually take advantage of that. You, of course, need to make sure that you're positioned well to be able to make those adjustments. But these are the two areas where I believe we're going to see the biggest areas of growth. That's what I got for today. My name is Gustavo David Ortiz. I am an entrepreneur, consultant, investor, and real estate professional. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to comment below. I really appreciate you guys watching, and make sure you share, make sure you like. I appreciate you guys subscribing and clicking that little bell, which is, I'm not sure if it's there or there. Not really sure. I can't remember, never remember how that's set up. But please make sure you let anyone who is in business, if you're not in business yourself, know that these opportunities are available to them, and there are some definitely opportunities for growth in this upcoming economy. So that's my time. I appreciate you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.